Hello and welcome to our health channel. In today's video, we will be discussing the common flu, which affects millions of people every year. The flu is a highly contagious respiratory illness caused by influenza viruses. While most people recover from the flu within a week or two, it can lead to serious complications, especially in young children, older adults, and people with certain medical conditions. In this video, we'll take a closer look at the symptoms, prevention, treatment, and complications of the common flu. Symptoms of the common flu. The symptoms of the common flu can vary from person to person, but generally include fever, cough, sore throat, runny or stuffy nose, body aches, headache, chills, and fatigue. These symptoms usually develop within 1 to 4 days after exposure to the virus and can last for several days to 2 weeks. Some people may also experience gastrointestinal symptoms such as nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. It's important to note that the flu can be mistaken for a cold or other respiratory illness, but there are some key differences. The flu usually comes on suddenly, with more severe symptoms than a cold. While a cold may cause a runny nose and mild cough, the flu often causes high fever, body aches, and extreme fatigue. Prevention of the common flu. Prevention is key when it comes to the flu. The best way to prevent the flu is by getting vaccinated every year. The flu vaccine is safe and effective, and it can reduce your risk of getting the flu by up to 60%. The vaccine works by triggering your body's immune system to create antibodies against the flu viruses, so that if you're exposed to the virus, your body is already prepared to fight it off. In addition to vaccination, there are other preventive measures you can take, such as washing your hands regularly, avoiding close contact with sick people, covering your nose and mouth when you cough or sneeze, and staying home if you're sick. These measures can help reduce the spread of the flu viruses and protect yourself and others from getting sick. Treatment of the common flu. If you do get the flu, there are several things you can do to manage your symptoms and prevent complications. Rest and hydration are important, as is taking over-the-counter medications like acetaminophen or ibuprofen to reduce fever and alleviate aches and pains. It's important to drink plenty of fluids to prevent dehydration, especially if you have gastrointestinal symptoms like vomiting or diarrhea. Antiviral medications can also be prescribed by your healthcare provider to help shorten the duration of your illness and reduce the risk of complications. These medications work by stopping the flu virus from multiplying in your body, but they are most effective when taken within the first 48 hours of symptom onset. It's important to note that antibiotics are not effective against the flu virus, since antibiotics only work against bacterial infections. In fact, overuse of antibiotics can lead to antibiotic resistance, which can make it more difficult to treat bacterial infections in the future. Complications of the common flu. While most people recover from the flu without any complications, some people are at higher risk for serious complications. These include young children, older adults, pregnant women, and people with certain medical conditions like asthma, diabetes, and heart disease. Complications can include pneumonia, bronchitis, sinus and ear infections, and worsening of underlying medical conditions. If you are at high risk for complications, it's important to seek medical attention promptly if you develop flu-like symptoms. Your healthcare provider may recommend antiviral medications or other treatments to help prevent complications. Conclusion. In conclusion, the common flu is a highly contagious respiratory illness that can cause serious complications in certain populations. Fortunately, there are several things you can do to prevent the flu, such as getting vaccinated, practicing good hygiene, and staying home when you're sick. If you do get the flu, rest and hydration, over-the-counter medications, and antiviral medications can help manage your symptoms and prevent complications. If you are at high risk for complications, it's important to seek medical attention promptly if you develop flu-like symptoms. Remember, prevention is key, so take steps to protect yourself and those around you from the flu. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.